Hello, hello everyone. Happy Monday. I'm just logging into my computer so I can see everyone's comments. Say hi when you hop on. Welcome to Beck's Craft and Spot. I am Becca. And I'm just logging into my computer here so I can see your comments. Hello, hello. Hello, Miss Lou. Hello, Miss Patricia. How are ya? West Texas. Wow. I bet you're nice and warm down there, huh? All right, I have everybody set up. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How's everybody's week starting off? Hi, Miss Renee. I can barely see my phone, so that's why. Hi, Miss Julie. I'm looking at my computer to see the comments because I can't see very far away. I have, you guys are going to need a ruler. And I have this Tight Bond Quick and Thick that I use. Hello, Miss Rachel. Welcome. My son lives in Texas, down in Del Rio. I forgot to put my lid on this, so I've got some hard glue in it. Okay, so hopefully this, hopefully there's enough in this. I did order more, but it hasn't got here yet. But it's quick and thick, multi-surface glue, precise control, no run. It's white, but it dries clear, and it's paintable, wood shop, home and crafts, water cleanup. So that's that. And anything like this will work too. I also have some advanced craft glue, the 3-in-1. It says it's fast dry. And this is by Beacon. I have not used this yet. And I can't remember, now I can't remember why I even got it. But that's what this looks like. Hello, Miss Jennifer. So I might have to use this, hopefully, I'm not sure. But basically what we're gonna do, hi Miss Carol. Thank you for hopping in. Basically what we're gonna do is like prep everything tonight, and then tomorrow we'll put it together because it is gonna need time to dry. But I'll show you what I have, and then hopefully you were able to find everything as well. I have the 2 bears, and I got a different color, so these are a different style bear than I used the first time. I'm doing good. How's your Monday going? Miss Janelle, thank you for hopping in. I have the scrunchie for the headband to go across the top, and it does have, I guess it does have if you hold it up to the light, you can see like daisies on it, but I did get some little flowers in the at the Dollar Tree. It says paper flowers in Crafter Square, and I probably will paint the middle part yellow when we go to put these on. But I just plan on, and this scrunchie is also from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna cut it to put it across the front and then attach the little flowers to it is all I'm gonna do. Because the headband, like I mean, I don't want to pay $5 or $6 off of Amazon for a headband when I'm only gonna need part of it. So I'll just jazz it up and make it look better with the flowers. And then I know some of you weren't able to find the vegetables, but I did get my vegetables so we can use the peppers out of them. And this is the Highland cow that I made. If you can see it, it's over that shoulder right there. If you can see it on the shelf right there. If you want me to grab it, I can. But basically what we're going to do, we're going to start out tonight putting the blocks together. And I do have my list, so we'll be able to go by the list. So I have the blocks, and you should have 3 packs of these. I have more of them, so I just thought I put all 3 of them up here already. I went ahead and grabbed a Barbie from the Dollar Tree because since this is a different color fur, I didn't want the hair to be blonde, so I grabbed a Barbie to use the hair. Thank you for sprinkling. Appreciate you. So this, I think this will look pretty. It's probably darker than what it should be, but I think it'll be okay. It's an auburn color hair, so hopefully it'll work. Was everybody able to get their supplies for tonight? I'm just going to go ahead and take my peppers out of these bags so I can get rid of the rest of the vegetables. Okay. Let me grab the other box. So I don't remember, these boxes have like the mixed, the brown and the white ones, or the natural color ones. I'm going to, for the nose, you want to look for ones that are, that don't have that much of the grain in them. Hold on just a second. So that's what I try to do first, and see how this one has a lot of grain in it. Thank you for sprinkling. And then this one doesn't have that much. Try to find the ones with the least amount because they're easier to sand, and you want that for the nose. So the body, you're going to need 192 blocks altogether. The body has 140, and we're going to make 7 stacks, 10 stacks of 7. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. 10 stacks of 7, and we're going to do that twice. And then the neck is going to be 3 flat. And then the face is going to be 2 of 16, so you'll have 32 stacked for the face. And then the legs are going to be 4. You're going to need 8 blocks, 4 of 2 stacked. The nose is going to be 2 stacked of 4. And then the chest is going to be 5 flat. So we'll go ahead and get started on this. And I'm just going to use, you can get this L-shaped oh, what is this thing called? Measure, tape measure. You know what I mean. I can't think of what it's, ruler, that's what it is. You can get that at, in the automotive section where the men's stuff is. You can get this at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna just take this out of the plastic real quick. And so stacked is, you're gonna lay them on their side. And since this is the body, it doesn't matter that these are a mixed color. You're not going to see them anyways. So you're going to want, yeah, 7. So 7, and then you just, I think it'll be easier to get them glued together if we just get your stacks of 7 put together, and then we'll bring them over and glue them together. Hi from Michigan, first time watching you live, met you. Oh, thank you. My computer just went to sleep. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate you being here. I'm just putting my stacks of 7 together. There's going to be, you're going to need 20 altogether. We're doing 2. Let me know if you're doing this with me. It might be easier to watch and then watch the replay as you're doing it. But I'd like to know what your plan is, if you're doing it with me, or if you're gonna watch the replay to recreate it. Did you guys have a fun weekend? I just pulled weeds over the weekend. Well, yesterday I pulled weeds. Saturday I had my granddaughter's birthday party and a graduation party that I didn't stay too long, maybe 10 minutes. Great. That sounds like a good idea. And we're just prepping this tonight, and then we'll be back tomorrow to put it together. Oh, that sounds like fun, Sally. Yeah, it's usually easier for me to watch and then watch the replay as you're doing it. Or as I'm doing it, rather. Okay, so one box is 10 and then you'll have 2 left over. But we're going to be doing this twice, so I'm just going to get the second box open. I have 2 here that I noticed don't have very many oh, the grain is what I'm talking about. It doesn't have that much grain in it. See, so the ones with the least amount of grain are the easier. And I thought I pulled one out of the first package, but I must have stuck it in. Let me see if I can find one. See, these are going to be your nose because it'll be easier. Hi, Miss Beverly. How are you? Now, do you guys, I do need to ask you if you have a Dremel or some kind of tool that you use to sand. Do you have anything like that? It's easier to sand I mean, you can use, I use this one, this little sanding tool. I did that around the edges to get it real, you don't, Janelle? I'm gonna try to see if I can do it without the Dremel. If you don't have a Dremel, then you might be able to use a drill if you have the bit. If you have good, Sally. This is what I have, and I used I think I used something like this to like sand it. I'll show you when I get to that part, but I was thinking if you had just a regular drill, but you had these something like the little sanding pieces. Okay, yeah, Miss Carol, maybe he'll let you borrow it. Okay, Miss Elizabeth, that's okay. You need to take care of your father-in-law. Make sure he's taken care of. That's good, Miss Carol. I am, I'm just getting my body ready to glue together. So that's what I'm making these little stacks for. And then we'll go to the next body, put the neck. You have the body, the neck, the face, the legs, nose, and chest. So just, if you can write down everything as I'm going through. As I'm putting it together, you can write down what you'll need for each body part. I will send you a prayer up. I understand it's got to be hard. Okay. Okay, I have both sections for the body put together, and I'll just put this out of the way until I need it again, I guess. Oh, well, I'm gonna need it now. Silly me. Okay, so we're just gonna, I'm using this L-shaped ruler so I can make sure that at least one side is straight. And then I'm just gonna start gluing these together, and you're gonna want to use another type of like wood glue or something. You do not want to use hot glue, because once it dries, it'll be real hard and thick, and it'll leave like gaps in between. So I'm just putting a little bit on, just enough to adhere it, because I'm gonna try not to waste it. So, this is just for the body. You're gonna want 10 sections of 7, and they're gonna be stacked. And what I mean by stacked is stacked on top like this. And you do not want to use hot glue. Just like regular wood glue should be fine. So you're basically going to have 2 sets of 10 and 7 blocks in each set of 7. Does that make sense? Okay, so it'll look like that when you get done with it. And then I'm just going to set them out of the way. And I'm going to try to, I think when I did my first one, I just like took my time basically. I really don't know how long it took me to do it. But I don't want to keep you guys on here. Okay, Miss Elizabeth, are you ready? So you want 2 sets of 10 of these. There's 7 in each one. So the way I wrote it down is 7 times 10 stacked times 2. And that should be 140. Got it. Good. Does anybody else need me to say it again? Making a little Highland cow. So 3 packs of the Jenga blocks should be plenty for this project. So as I'm going, I'm just pressing them together, making sure if any seepage of the glue comes out, just make sure you wipe it off. You'll have to let him watch it with you so he can see. Well, I guess he'll see yours though when you're done. They are super cute. Yes, Way. Just try to keep them even when you are putting them together. Hi, Miss Dana. How was your weekend? I got a little too much on this one, so I'm just going to, I took some off with this block, and then I'm just going to put it right on this other side. Now, these aren't going to be perfect or even or whatever. They're going to be off a little bit just because, you know, the blocks did come from Dollar Tree, so it was pretty busy as well. I had a birthday party and a graduation party on Saturday, and then yesterday wasn't too bad. I pulled some weeds out of my yard, out of my flower beds, a little bit yesterday afternoon. The weekend always goes by so super fast for me, though. Yeah, they do fly by. And the older I get, the faster it goes. Just making sure all my numbers are right. I think I'm missing a block somewhere. I wish I had stories I could tell you. I don't, the only thing I do is work and come home. Is there anything you guys want to know about me that I didn't already tell you? The glue that I'm using today is called Tight Bond. It's quick and thick multi-surface glue. Precise control, no run, 2 times faster and 3 times thicker interior projects. So you cannot use this on anything outside. But this is what I'm using. You're not going to want to use hot glue because it will not keep the blocks together like they should be. You're welcome, Miss Anna. And I said in the beginning, I hope this bottle gets me through this because I'm almost out. I have ordered more, but it hasn't arrived yet. I get everything from Amazon. Okay, there's that one. Oh, here it is. I found my lost block, so do ya? I have ever since, well, I had a surgery on my ankle the year before last, so I wasn't able to get up and walk or do anything, so I started, well, my husband would go to the grocery, but then I eventually started just ordering our groceries to be delivered, and then I was ordering from Amazon too when there was stuff I wanted. So I just continued that after I was able to get up and walk. Yeah. Same here. I tell him there's a lot worse things that I could be doing. Yeah, I order a lot of stuff I need and a lot of stuff I don't. I just want it. Yes, it is really nice. That's right, it is. making a mess with this glue now, too. Yeah, I'm all for fast and free. This project is time consuming, but it's so worth it. Each one of these has 7 in it. And this is just the body that I'm working on right now. You're welcome. Okay, so when I get this stack done, I'll be halfway done with this process. I've got these to do, and then I'll have the body done when I get these done. They are Dollar Tree Jenga blocks, Miss Sherry. Thank you, Miss Anna. I appreciate that. This is not my idea. I saw it. There's another lady in the UK that has a video on YouTube that created this. Hi, Miss Wendy. How are ya? I'm not having to use very much glue on these, so I'm just hoping that the glue will last to get this done tonight. Thank you for sprinkling. Did you guys watch anything good over the weekend? I love true crime. I watch a lot of true crime. I listen to a podcast all day at work. This glue, it does not say it's wood glue. It just says multi-surface glue. Ideal for vertical application, fills small gaps, non-toxic, FDA approved for indirect food contact, household repairs, woodworking, and craft projects. It bonds wood, pottery, ceramics, stone, glass, fabrics, leather, and most craft type materials is what it says. Thursday is the 13th, and that's the day I do the Smashed It project. So send me ideas so I can have something to do for next month. I don't have any ideas sent to me yet. Smashed It project is just a project you see somebody has created. Send me the idea, and then I'll try to create it to look the same or better, and you can tell me what you think after I get it done. I'll print off a picture of it, that way I can show everybody watching what the original one looked like, and then you'll see what mine looked like after it gets done. And I do that on the 13th of every month. And then we scatter the buttons here. So if you scatter the buttons, let me know in the comments, and you'll get your name put in my bingo ball, so you might win some Happy Mail. And I choose a name out of the ball on the 13th too. But please, 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 if you scatter the buttons, the Smashed It, Miss Beverly, is that what you're talking about? Thank you. But I know that there's a way I can go in and check to see how many people had scattered the buttons, but it doesn't give me the whole list. It will say like 9. There's been 9 SHAREs, and then when I go and look at the list, it'll only show me like 6. So I need you to let me know if you do that. Just so it'll be fair. Oh, I have one more to put on this. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Now. Miss Beverly, did you see my smashed it that I did last month was Aaron's large tart pan flower. I showed it when we did our craft challenge. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Paula. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Miss Lou. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Beverly. I love it. I'm gonna hang it up in here somewhere. Trying to hurry. Because after we get the body put together, then we'll disassemble the bears and let's see. We'll paint the horns, and I'll get the hair ready because I want it to kind of kink up a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in some fur, and then we'll wrap it and let it set till tomorrow, and then it should have a little kink to it. I should turn my glue gun on so it'll heat up and be ready. I'm just using the glue gun for when I do the hair piece. We're down to our last 5. Well, not really, but just for the body we are. I guess I'm saving up for what do you mean, Miss Beverly? Oh, what do I do with all your crafts? I'm boxing them up by season. Yeah, I have, like, everything that I decorate with is boxed up by season out in my barn, but all the crafts I make, I just have them sitting around everywhere I'm probably going to have an auction sometime. I'm not sure when though. I would like to have one so I can make room in my craft space for more stuff. I've never had an auction before though, so I'm not real sure how to go about doing that. Hello, if you're new here, let me know. Or if this is the first time you've watched, I mean, let me know. So flip out meaning they don't want to have to deal with them, or flip out because they're excited they're getting them? I know one of my girls, she likes getting my homemade crafts, but my other two, I don't think they really care. I have a big box that I made when my son got married. I put a bunch of their stuff in it from their wedding. I can show it to you guys before we get off here, but he gave it back to me yesterday because they got a divorce. They're still going through a divorce, but they're getting divorced, so he brought it back to me. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Hi, Miss Linda. I am making the Highland cow that I showed on the craft challenge. So I'm recreating it. Welcome, Miss Wanda. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Miss Patty. I appreciate all of you. Yep. Okay. I'm down to 2. Thank you for sprinkling. Sorry if that's loud. Trying to get the glue to go down to the bottom. Or the top, however you want to look at it. I haven't told Erin yet, but I ended up finding that, you know, that real pretty pink bush, she called it. The other day she was showing us the backyard, and she called this one tree beauty bush or something like that. I ended up finding it on Etsy, and I ordered one. So I have it in my backyard, but it's real little. It's only like maybe a foot tall, if that. So it's going to take forever to grow as big as hers is. Hopefully it'll grow fast. I have so much trouble growing anything, because my grandpa had a green thumb. He could grow anything, but I cannot grow anything at all. Yes, she is amazing. And I have been watching her for about 4 years, 4 or 5 years, something like that. Yeah. Okay, so here we have our body done. So, so there's 7 blocks in each one of these. And so I have 20. There's 10 of them. So what I'm going to do now is start putting these together. You're just going to want to try to keep them as straight as you can. What's my favorite type? I like doing the primitive, rustic, like the grungy stuff. I like distressing a lot of my stuff. Sometimes I don't, though, but a lot of times I will. I need to get one of, I wonder if they make anything that'll hold a bottle upside down while you're using it. You know what? I have a Cricut machine, but I've never taken it out. I've taken it out of the box once, but I've never used it. And it's back in the box now. But the one I have, I don't even know if it's still, like, people still use this one. I'll have to, honestly, I don't even know which brand or which style it is. Hi, Miss Jill. Welcome. Right now I'm just putting the body together. So the Cricut expression is probably, yeah, it is. It's actually sitting right here at the end of my table. It is the Cricut expression. It's the pink one that came out. Do you still use that one to do projects with? Hello, everyone. Okay. See, I'm not even sure how to use it. I'll have to get the directions out and, do they still, make cartridges for them? Okay, yeah. Oh, the tumblers, those would be fun to make. Yeah, I don't know how to do that either. Yes, there are a lot of cute ones out there, that's for sure. Okay, so here's one part of the body. And then I'm going to glue the next part. Off of eBay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, gnomes, that sounds like fun. You'll have to post them in the VIP group so I can see them. I am making the Highland cow that I showed was it last Monday during the craft challenge? Yeah, it was last Monday. I'm doing the Highland cow for everyone. Wow, that's awesome. I decorate each holiday with gnomes, but I like the ones that have their face covered. The only thing you see is their nose. Is that the right way to say it? Oh, that's cool. I'd love to see them. You can, it's pinned up at the top in the featured section. It's the same as this page, only it has VIP at the end. So Beck's Craft and Spot VIP. And the link is posted up at the top of the page. Thank you, Miss Linda. Yeah, when you go over to the VIP page, don't get scared. It might be a ghost town over there because nobody ever utilizes that page, but hopefully we can get it up and running, and hopefully people start posting stuff up over there so we can get some action going on that page. Oh, that would be neat. That'd be really cool. Okay. Just trying to see which one is more level. I think it fits better together like this. So this is how you're going to want to do it. The body is stacked too high. this is what it'll look like once it's all together like that. Hopefully it'll dry like it's supposed to. Okay, so next we have the neck, which is just 3 flat pieces. 3 pieces and it'll be flat. And this is the 3rd box of Jenga blocks. We will not use this whole package. So 3 flat. The stacked are like this, stacked on top of each other. So these are going to be flat, so you're going to glue them together side by side like this. There's plenty of glue in this bottle, I promise. Okay, so like this. This is the neck. And then the face is going to be 32 pieces. So you're going to have, we're going to do 16 sets of 4 stacked. Oh, put it on its side. That's a good idea. Thank you. I'm just getting my 16 sets out here. Okay. So, I must have miscounted or something, because, so I would get 4 boxes of the Jenga blocks, unless you have some extras at home already, because I've got enough for the face. I've already done the neck. The legs, you need 8. I've already got the ones for the nose. And the chest, you need 5. So, So 3 boxes, you'll be 7 short. So here's the chest. And I've got the nose, I've got the neck already glued together. And I do have a big container of these blocks already, but so I'll have enough to get them together. But I miscounted for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and get these started. So this is the face, and you need 4 stacked. And you need 4 times 4, so you need 16 times 2, so 32 altogether. So I apologize if... All right, Miss Anna, have a good evening. I apologize if you have already got your items and you don't have the right amount of blocks. I really do apologize about that. Hopefully you have some laying around. And all this is going to be covered up, so that's why I didn't mind the blocks being a mixed color, because you're not going to see it anyway. I do have, the nose is, I did pick all the same colors for the nose though, the lighter color. And we are going to go ahead and glue this whole thing together tonight. That way it'll have overnight to dry. And then we're just going to basically be covering okay, so this is one set. One set is 16 pieces, so you need four in each stack, and then 4 to complete one part of the head. Oh, now I'm spilling glue everywhere. Wow. I put too many on that. Too many on that. I put 5. Thank you, Miss Terry, for scattering the buttons. Does anybody have big plans for this summer? I just want to get my house painted and get some stuff done on the inside that I've been wanting to do for years. Painted on the outside, I guess I should have said that. Okay, okay, I lied. Let me back up. So the head or the face is, you need 8 of 4. So 4 times 4 is 16, right? I don't math good, so that I hope that's right. So this is all you need. All these other ones, I don't know why I laid out there. So 3 boxes is plenty. So let's go ahead and do the, well, let me go ahead and glue these together. Since I've got them going right here. And these should all be glued or dried by tomorrow night. So we'll be ready to put everything together and whatnot. So these are already sticking together pretty much because of the extra glue that's seeping out, but I just want to make sure that they're together and they have extra security with the glue in between them. And then this is where the head comes in. So this is the nose part that sticks out, and then this part is going to sit up on top of this and make it flush with the back part right there when you glue it together. I can type it out, yeah. I can put it in the I can put it in the, and so this is going to be your head. And then okay, that's the face. And then let me go ahead and do the legs. You're going to want 2 times 4 for the legs. And they're going to be stacked as well. So they'll look like this when they're together. Go. And you can also like spread the glue around so it's spread out more. Will be coming together here in a few minutes. So after I get all these done, I will glue them all together. That way it'll be good and dry tomorrow. So we have the head. We have the neck, we have the legs. We can do the nose. And don't forget, when you're looking for the pieces for the nose, you want to try to find the ones that do not have the grain in them, because they're easier to sand. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get these glued together. And these are just going to be 2 stacked twice. So your nose will look like that in the beginning. And then we'll finish it tomorrow. And I'll set that out of the way back there so I don't lose it. Okay, and this is the chest, so it's just going to be 5 flat. Okay, and then these are all the extra ones that you have, so you'll have plenty with 3 boxes. Okay, so there you go. There's that. Okay, so I think I'm going to have this be the bottom side, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these legs on. I'm just going to put one on each corner of the body. Oh, come on. Okay, so I have the legs on. Okay, I must have glued that together. I'm not going to put the head on today just because I don't want it. I want to be able to get the fur on like I want it to, and then I'll put the head on. Happy Monday, Miss Cassie. Thank you for hopping in with us. But I will put the neck on. And I'm just going to line it up. I'm just going to line it up where it's in the center of the head. So this is good. This is the head with the neck on it. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and put the chest on it. Now I'm going to put the chest in the center and have it flush at the top right here. Whoops, well, one of the legs fell off. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Christine. I did lose a leg, Miss Glenda. Thank you. Hi, Miss Christine. I lost all my legs. All my legs. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it upside down to dry. I just wanted to basically get the chest on there. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and disassemble the bears tonight, but then we will paint the peppers tomorrow. I'll probably paint the peppers first, that way they'll have time to dry. But I want to I wanted to get the body together today so it can dry. We shouldn't have that big a deal doing the headband, but I also want to get the hair done. So the body's all done. We've got the head with the neck already attached to it. We've got the nose, and then we've got the body with the chest and legs. It's all ready to start drying now. So I'm done with this for now. So I did not have a seam ripper when I did this the first time, so if you don't have one, it'd probably be a good idea to grab one. I think I probably got this off of Amazon. That's where I usually get everything, is off of Amazon. So what I'm gonna do is just start looking for the seam. And then the thread they used is like a white, and it's kind of, it's not real thick, but you can see it when you pull the fur apart. And then once you get some once you have it going, if you can pull on it some and then just go in and you might have to do a little rip a couple times to get it going again. or you can at least get it spread apart to where you can see the white stitching and just go in and grab it. And then you can also, the bears are filled with stuffing. So you can, hello, Miss Deidre. Thank you for coming on. You can keep the stuffing to use for another project. I just have Gatorade that I'm drinking here a little bit. I don't drink the funny juice like Erin does. I'd probably be loopy. I wouldn't be able to hold my liquor with my... I don't drink. I'm not a drinker, so I've got stuff in my fridge that's been in there for years because I'll think, ooh, that sounds good, but then I'll get it home, and then it won't be anything like I thought it might be. Now my favorite drink is it used to be at Longhorn. It was a black and blue martini, but they don't have it no more. And if you don't have Longhorn in your area, it's just a steak restaurant. But you'll need 2 of these bears because one of them might not cover. Well, these bears are actually different than the ones I used before. These are a little bigger. Well, they're longer anyways. I don't know about bigger. Yes, I'm tearing up the teddy bear. But I'm going to put him to good use. Yeah, if you have any littles watching with you, this might be a little traumatizing. If you have any fur on hand already, you probably could use that. But instead of going buying fur at Joann's or wherever you get your, for $2.50, you can't beat it. You can, I mean, you can use, if you don't, depending on how many cows you make, you could also use this fur for like gnomes and anything else that you would, any other projects that you would make with fur. Probably won't keep this stuffing because I still have the stuffing that I got out of the other bears that I used. Now, I just thought of something. These arms, if you get the longer, oh, you get to repair them? That's funny. This would make a good ear. If you get these longer teddy bears, you can use the arms for the ears. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. You know, that's funny that you get to repair all the teddy bears and stuff. Okay. Going to cut this one off. That's cute. Just want to make sure they're the same size. So I'm just going to use these for the ears, and those were actually the arms. I'm just going to continue with the seam ripper going around. No, I'm just following around the inside where I see the little stitch marks. So I'm just going right under them and cutting them, pulling them out. Now it's coming apart pretty fast. Okay, and then you'll just want to pull the thread out. You're not going to need that white thread anymore. Doing here, it must be in a knot or something. Oh yeah, I see it. It's on the outside of the bear. Okay. So now you have this other side to do. I'm just finding all the stitched areas to take it apart. Sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing it. Trying to get this done as fast as I can so I can put my glasses back on. Because I cannot see anything without them far away. You just want to make sure you get all those little white pieces, the thread, out as you're going along. This really is a fun project to put together. It's just a little time consuming is all. But if you're not doing it with me and you watch the replay to do it, then you can just come back as many times as you need to until you get it done, you know what I mean? This is a little harder than I remember. And I didn't have a seam ripper the first time. I don't remember what I used, so I guess just regular scissors. Okay. Then you just, once you get it apart, you just go and make sure you have all that thread taken out. Okay. So you have the back part. And there's some pieces on here that's kind of, that feels hard, like they're melted or something. You can just trim those off once you get it apart and you see what pieces you're going to be using. You can just, before you use it, you can just trim that side, that edge off. So there's 2 more areas right here. Okay. I wasn't even thinking. I should have probably used the boxes of the lighter natural color that I have, because this fur, obviously it's not the best quality, so you can see through it when you hold it up to light or whatever. So I'm probably gonna, which I can't remember now if I did the other one, the first one, or not, but you might want to paint your blocks, your body, the actual wood pieces. You might want to paint those just a solid neutral color. That way it doesn't show through the fur. So here's the other side of it. And then I'll go ahead and take the head apart, because you can use the back part of the head too. Hopefully when this gets started, it won't take that long to get it apart. My computer fell asleep. Come on. I apologize. I didn't even realize. There we go. I appreciate you guys being here. So this, I'll have to show you guys the other bears that I used for the other one, because the first Highland cow I made, there was these pieces that were kind of stiffer that came out of the bear as I was taking it apart. And that's how I got the piece of tape for the tail, and I'm not seeing that same thing. With this bear. Okay, I'm just going to throw that one away. That was the front part of the head that had the face on it. So this is just the back that we can use. And let me see if I can grab one of these other bears to show you. Oh. If you haven't picked up your bears yet, then these little ones right here, see the difference? These have pieces in them that works really good for, and I think they're like in the sides here. They're like long pieces. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about making. I'll probably have to just cut a piece to use for the tail, I guess. So I got the back of the head and then the front and back of the bodies, and I'm gonna have to do this second one because I'm not sure how much of this material or the fur I'm gonna actually be using. I might need some more, so let's go ahead and get started on this second one. And then after, oh, I know what I need to do the hair is why, because I want it to look right when I go to fix it. That's correct, Miss Wanda, and they are not. If I had known, because I had, I actually think somewhere, I don't know where, I think I have this color bear in that other style, but I don't know where it is right now. I thought it was in, I have a basket that I was putting these bears in. I thought it was in there, but there's not. There was just that one I just showed you in there, and then one like this, only it's more of a golden yellow color. And if you weren't on earlier, I just want to mention again that my Smashed It night is this Thursday, which is, somebody sent me a craft that someone else did, and I'm gonna see if I can remake it as good or better than they did. So if I smashed it, or if I smashed it, that means I excelled and made it look as good or better. But if I didn't, then you can let me know that too. And that's Thursday, but no one has sent me any other requests, so I don't have anything for July yet. So if there's anything that you want to see me recreate, then send me your requests, and I'll put you on the schedule. If I start getting more than one request for each month, then I can do more than one Smashed It night a month too. If I start getting a lot of requests, I can do one a week. What everybody fixed for dinner tonight? I picked up salad for my husband and I. We just had a salad tonight. Yes, you just send a picture, Miss Terry. That's right. And then what I'll do is I'll print it off, and then after I get done recreating it, then I will you'll see mine obviously, and then I'll show you the picture of what it is that I recreated. And I do that on the 13th of each month. I just started it last month actually. Trying to hurry on this one. So after I get the rest of this one deconstructed, I guess, I'll fix the hair. Yes, this Thursday, on the 13th, which is this Thursday this week, is my Smashed It night. So I had someone send me a picture of a wreath that they want me to try to recreate. So that's my plan. Now, I didn't cut the hands off of this one because I only need the 2 ears, so this one will have the ears attached, or the hands attached to it. I'm almost done with this one, guys. Almost done. Okay, let's see here. Whew, okay. Okay, so once you get it disassembled, you just want to make sure that you go around and get all the thread out and get all the stuffing off. There's still a couple places I need to unstitch, but for the most part, and I'm glad that you guys love this project and I was able to come on and do it for you. I just hate that it's so time consuming and I'm not really getting much done yet. And tomorrow night, I'll probably post something, but it may be a little later. Because on Mondays and Thursdays, I pick up dinner, but on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I make dinner, usually. And, tomorrow I'm making tacos for dinner, so that's kind of a quick thing, but I'm just not sure what time I'll get it done and have dinner, like, I don't know if I'll be able to eat and have it done and ready and all that in time for me to be on at 7, so it might be more like 7:30, 8 o'clock before I get on tomorrow. But I will post tomorrow. I'll let you guys know when I'm getting ready to sit down to eat dinner. That way you'll have an idea. About 15-20 minutes later, I should be able to get on. Okay. Okay, so I have that piece all cleared out, cleaned out, what have you. So it looks like I just need to do these two little pieces that I think are for his behind. Okay. Yes, it will be Miss Sally. These are so stinking cute. And Miss Anna Banana, she asked me to make her one. So I probably will send her this one that I'm making now. And then, because the bathroom I'm going to put mine in, I haven't even got it redone yet, so I won't need them for a while yet. Okay. Ta-da! All right, so all of our bare material. I guess I could go ahead and do this head too, real quick. There's so much stuffing in these. You could make all kinds of stuff. Use it for flowers or making gnomes or whatever you want, really. Okay, so goodness. If you can't get it to go one way, just turn it around and go the other way until you get to that spot. There we go. Okay, so now, excuse me, my nose is running. Got her hair stuck up inside of her neck. Okay, so she's already got a ponytail in, and it's pretty tight, so I'm just going to cut this off. Well, actually, I'm going to go around and cut it off. Instead of cutting it off exactly where the ponytail is. I'm not going to keep the doll. So her hair's pretty kinky already. But I'm going to try to pull her hair a little bit so and I'm not going to leave the ponytail or the plastic wrap thing. I'm not going to keep it on. I'm just going to keep it on long enough for me to get the hair glued into the fur. And I'm just going to this is the back. I'm pretty sure that this is the back of the head. But I'm just trying to see what angle I should use. This is the part I had trouble with on the other one too. Oh, maybe this hair isn't going to look the greatest with this. It should probably be a dark brown bear, shouldn't it? That's all I got besides blonde, though. I went ahead and took the ponytail out just because I want to be able to spread this out. I want to be able to spread the hair out. And this is melting the hair a little bit. But this is kind of what it's going to look like. I don't think I like it. Maybe it'll look better when I get all the rest of the fur on it. Okay, well, we're leaving everything to dry now. We have our ears ready. We have our body parts all put together. We have our hair going on. I hope everyone enjoyed what I've done so far, and I hope you had a great Monday. And again, I'll go over. This is the neck with the 3 parts flat. We did 2 parts, 16 for each, 4 times, twice for the head. We did 2 twice for the nose. We did 5 flat for the chest. We did 2 4 times for the legs. And then we did 7 times 10 twice for the body. And then the head will set like this. And we'll get her all put together tomorrow. You guys have a great evening. Thank you for sticking with me, and life's a garden, so go dig it. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.